All righty, everyone. Sorry, we thought we were on Mountain Time instead of Central Time. It just happens. No, just a rare mishap, unfortunately. But hey, we are ready to rock. Finally, we're going to get underway here with our third place matchup. Olivia Terry taking on Jillian Phillips, William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. Sean, what's your thoughts before we get underway here quickly?
It's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be a fantastic third place match. The winner tonight goes for $2,500. The loser, $800. It's great payday. And Olivia Terry versus Jillian Phillips. Let's go.
All righty, there we go. We're going to go ahead and get underway. We'll get to the tail of the tape as we move along. But yeah, our players are definitely ready. We're ready. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and transfer on over to, our...
Oh, they're still logging in.
All right,
never mind.
All right, still logging
now
in.
It's awkward. All right. I'm just kidding. Let's go to the bios.
Cut it on over. Unbelievable. Fancy pants, Miss Jillian Phillips. Our vendor is currently WWDL, and her location is Redwood Lounge. Been playing for 10-plus years. She averages a 3.45 MPR right now with a 58.1 win ratio. That's going to be 25 wins on 43 games played. Currently throwing some shot darts, as she says it, and she's got 9 marks, 28 7 marks, 1 8 mark, and no white horses yet, but that could change tonight.
Yeah, Jillian's been throwing fantastic. Great run on the winner's side. Just fell short against Shea, trying to get back to that spot, but she's got a tough opponent tonight in Olivia Terry.
Definitely so. I mean, we saw what she did last week, and go ahead and get on to this tail of tape for her.
OT from the TO for 419 Entertainment, playing at the spot 419. Been playing for 8+ years. The average is a 3.82. It continues to go up every single week with a 60% win rate. That continues to stay the same. She also has 14 9 marks with 3 white horses. That means she had 6 last week. 44 7 marks, 49 5 marks, and 54 games played. She's throwing those super darts, Black Beauty 18-gram darts once again. But yeah, she's been the second best player all season long, and gave Shea a run for her money, and I expect her to get back to that spot next week.
Yeah, looking at her last time up, it was against Taylor Thaxton, and yeah, threw a 3.97 on the night, and that's what it's going to take in order to win tonight, and then potentially take on Shea Cole in the final. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out what happens here this evening between Jillian and Olivia. Who do you got? Let's hear it in the chat. If you can add it, that'd be great. And once again, we do apologize for being a little bit tardy, but we had a good reason for it. And big shout out to our bar location here because I know that they had a cable mishap and found an alternative for us pretty quickly. So we're thankful that that one happened so we can get you underway with some action tonight, or else, well, we were just going to go ahead and let him play. And unfortunately, we weren't going to be able to watch the match. So glad that we figured it out.
If there's one thing that we like to do, it's figure things out. And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a great matchup. OT from the TO. I have her winning this 7-4, but I think that Jillian is the type of player, once again, who can also be scrappy and stay in every single leg. And the late start time, I think, favors Jillian being on the mountain time. So we'll see if that plays a factor.
I mean, those are some good points here. It very well could play a factor, but you know what happens with both of our players? They've been here at the bar now. The location kind of been warming up for a while. Hello again. Yeah, so that could play a mishap too. Do we see him start off hot? Do we see that start come into play here because of those very factors? What happens here in the first 3 legs? That's a question mark now. Normally, yes, we mention it for the first leg or two, but it could very well play a factor for the first good chunk of our match until break. Wrong?
It could. It could also not factor a single lick into any of the darts that happen because they're both kind of in the same boat. Just, I mean, obviously the time difference matters, but they both agreed that they wanted to play. They both agreed to wait. And I'm curious because OT has kind of understood like the timeline because she's there at the location. Jillian maybe not as much, and so maybe she's just wasn't able to be as prepared as possibly she could have been in that regard. So we'll see kind of what happens. But Will, it's time to go over those rules and the specific format for this women's singles challenger series. This is the third place match. The loser is done $800. Goes to third place. That's a nice payday, though. Winner plays for $2,500 with guaranteed $1,500. It is a race to 7, best of 13 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start that match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that, and if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. If we go the distance and we go for speed, those players will cork for start in that last leg decider. I am shocked that Jillian went at the 20s there on that third dart, but she does get the start in leg number 1. Do you think this is a good moment for OT to kind of come out firing and break the throw right away?
We'll see. I think that you can't really factor the count up in there. You're just kind of getting underway, but I mean, we'll see here. First 6 darts is a good sign to see how kind of a leg's going to go. So we'll get underway here. Jillian to throw first. As you can see, a little action in the area for Olivia Terry. More than the norm.
Yeah, and she talked about that last week, had a lot of people show up for her and really enjoyed that aspect of things. So cool to see the supporters back this week. And man, Will, as early as like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, we were not streaming tonight. So the fact that we're able to kind of get this figured out, pull this off is pretty cool. Shout out to everyone involved in getting this taken care of.
Yeah, definitely so. It was not looking promising there for a little bit. We were going to try a few different things, and it just wasn't going to look as great as it should. So, yeah, happy we got it figured out to where we can give you the norm.
I mean, God forbid we get a night off. Oh, wait, sorry, was that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Actually, I am really excited for this matchup. It honestly, as soon as we found out they were going to play anyway, that immediately bummed us both out. Like that's definitely not what we want to do, is like miss the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
So excited to be there. Really looking forward to it. Thank you so much in the chat for just going along with us. And we can't tell you how much we appreciate that.
Actually, just kind of keep an eye out. Not a lot of questions about, where's the stream at? Where's the stream? There's only a couple that I saw. So, yeah, I think that you guys know we're hard at work. If something's up, we're working on it.
I think they also know who the nice one is because I got quite a few messages.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get any, and I'm not going to answer them anyway. So don't be sending me nothing.
Do you want to take a quick moment? Steven's in the chat here. He's the gentleman that was helping us out at 419. So big shout out over there to you and everyone else, because I know there was a whole crew around you. So again, thank you. Tonight wouldn't have happened without your guys' help.
Thanks, Steve.
No, thank you, Yepram. Not at all. Just kidding. Nick didn't give you a little pat on the back, so I will. Good job, Yepram.
Because I know Yepram ain't listening no more. He's in the middle of a league match.
Oh, okay.
Steve, if you just would have fixed that problem 5 minutes later, like that would have been just 5 minutes later. Good timing. Big 6 mark from OT. And just
Massive.
like I called, man, an opportunity for her to come out the gates, break the throw, and just kind of put a statement up there early, 4.4 in leg number 1. And let's talk about OT, right? We've seen her now the past few weeks, and she continues to get better. She continues to get back to being even more consistent. I think this might be some of the best starts I've ever seen out of Olivia Terry, which is saying a lot because, I mean, she's a former finalist at Booyah Cup. She's done a ton in her darting career. And I think that this might be the most consistent version of her that I've seen. And I think that Shay is going to have a tough task next week if it's Olivia Terry that she's playing based on this form.
Yeah, I think she's really been picking it up since that match with Shay Cole the first go around. It just didn't really go her way throughout that match. So yeah, glad to see her producing some quality legs like this one is. I mean, and now 4-0. See if she can ride it out here to a leg win. It's looking promising with the house advantage of 4.
Yeah, it definitely should be OT just walking through leg number 1. And again, to do it against the throw does kind of make that statement.
Yeah, break throw early. Kind of put you in the right mindset. Granted, not a huge advantage as much as it would in other formats.
No, absolutely right, because it's loser starts. However, she breaks it again, then there actually is a statement that's going on there. But because that's when it starts mattering. But that being said, it still is that jump out the gate. Hey, I'm throwing a 3.75, and I'm going to do that after a hour delay, pretty much, or I'm going to throw all 3 darts and miss the bowls with all 3 of them, and maybe try again next round.
Yeah, that average is creeping into a spot where it's not a full tall tale sign of how the leg actually went. But should be able to get it done here.
Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that share button. We know some people are like, oh, they're not going to have the stream tonight. So they've already given up on us. So you got to share that out. Tag someone who's not here that you know wants to watch this bad boy. 3rd place match of the WCS. You can't ask for more than OT from the TO versus Fancy Pants, Jillian Phillips. Except for a view of Jillian. You can see her down in that corner.
Good opener there from Jillian. She screamed, go blue there in the game screen if you didn't see it.
Oh, boy.
Just to mess with some of you Ohio.
And be fighting words in the OHIO.
Well, yeah, so what?
Amen. You know?
Jillian hammers
I got
down
nothing
on
for you. got no skin in that game.
Jillian hammers down on another triple.
Big 7 mark from OT. And listen, I know Kristen probably doesn't talk like this, but I can only read this a certain way. Ahoy, Nick! I was wondering if the qualification requirements will be released before next weekend's regional.
I think they are, aren't they, on the Bullshooter website?
Yeah, if you want to go find out more information, go to bullshooter.com, and then you'll be able to see our regional tour where we're currently building 40 XL, bigger, better than ever. All rules on the leveled play system are put up there. No qualifications needed. Please make sure to submit your stats. There's a stat submission page upon sign up or on the regional page that you're looking at there, and that's where you'll be able to get everything. Otherwise, there is no qualification needed for any of our regional tournaments. If you're talking about the Invitational Shootout, the current criteria for this year is listed on the Invitational Shootout section of the website as well.
Very business answer from you, Nick. I'm very proud.
Thanks, Dad.
Aww. Now go make me a sandwich. I'm just kidding.
Wait, when did he turn into Cinderella for you?
Whoa. You never hit. I can't wait to hit Bryson with that one. Once he turns 5, I think I'm like, hey, can you make me a sandwich while you're in there?
I try to trick my kids into scratching my back for me. It does not work.
No, never. Never does. Then it turns into, what about my back? Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
And they do it for 1 second.
No, like it's not even that. It's like a poke, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I said, what about my back? And they try to get you for the 30-minuter. It's like, whoa now. Oops, something happened here. And Jillian's obviously seeing something going on here.
Looks like they're just trying to distract Jillian. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, good on her, though. I mean, that's a good 4 mark considering.
All right, so OT, I think, just moved it a scotch when she pulled a dart or something.
I definitely saw some movement there prior to everyone coming up to the board. So good on Olivia to kind of throw that out of her mind. Good 4 mark for her. Return job on the 17s.
An aggressive play here from Jillian. Big last dart that's missed, and opportunity as a knock-in for OT from the TO. Let's see how aggressive she gets. I like taking the shot at it.
She needs the 2.
Now. 18.
Yep. Does she
20s.
kill shot? No. Elects not to go at the 20s. I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
You're about to.
We'll see. I mean, she's been consistent on those 20s, especially at triple bed. She'll stay for another. Oh, no. She's going to get away with it. Now, Olivia, if she feels I would not attack necessarily the 20s just because you only have 1 mark on the 17s needed, but she says, whatever. Triple first dart.
There you go. All right, that'll do. 4.38 from OT right now. Damian let us know the plastic on the screen fell down. Oh, like it just fell forward.
I see.
I like to remind everybody, we make the finest boards in the business.
I don't know. I've shattered one before.
Wow. Probably through a
we head over to the 15s. Nope. It was soft tip dart.
Wow.
That 16-foot bullseye game is dangerous. Let me tell you what.
Oh,
okay.
All right, yeah, that could be dangerous. I could definitely see that one. See that one. Oh,
triple 2, not going to get that point lead, but we'll see what happens with OT.
Yeah, she's likely to take advantage here. Yeah, big double 15. and pads it with some more points. I'm surprised she took that last swing at the Bulls. I figured she'll hammer down on another one, but whatever gets the job done here to go 2-0. Yeah, I can see that.
So that single 17 doesn't help type of situation.
I get you. I still would have loved the triple there and just said, yep, I'm going to get it. Even though in reality, it's probably like 5 out of 10, and that's just not percentage-wise the smart dart, but whatever.
And also this. See if she didn't hit that dart. Woo! 4.27 from OT from the TO. And I was going to point out, Will, that she did miss 3 darts at a bullseye last round, last leg. So I could see that, wanted just to make sure. But pays off in a 2-0 lead and 2 breaks in a row from OT.
Yeah, big time start for her. Jillian just got to keep that pressure on, hammer down, get you a 7-mark opener.
Ooh, only 2 there from OT. Jillian marching through leg number 3 right now.
Smart to do after that opener. I mean, go ahead and chug along. And especially she's doing it on the numbers that she knows Olivia hits well on. 17s, 19s.
Ooh.
Only the 2 on the 18s. So, yeah, go ahead and finish the job on the 17s and then take a look.
Yep.
No harm in doing so.
Attack those 2 marks, yeah. I like staying on them, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it because if you hit the triple, you still point on it. You're going 98-0. So, yeah.
Like you're calling out that thanks to the ladies for getting the waiting to get the issues fixed so that way we can watch the whole match. I know it sucks when you're ready to go and have to be put on pause. Not only were they willing to wait, I mean, they were the first ones to suggest, hey, we still have one, and it was a Hail Mary fix. We have one Hail Mary fix that I know the bar's trying. Can we wait? And they were on the same page. I would rather wait, take the swing, and that says a lot about the fact that they really want to put on the show for you guys back at home. More than anything.
And also, Mike, you're welcome for thanking us. That's nice of you. Figure he doesn't see gender, you know?
Well, back to the match. Trip 16. Hammer in
Look at this.
Come on.
OT in those corners.
I was banking on her first one of the evening. She had 6 of them last week, throwing that 397.
Fancy Pants looking at the 16s. Yep, gets the single. Yeah, she shot so well last week. And honestly, it was just a couple legs that dropped that average below that 4, right? Because otherwise, she was very consistently above that after the break. And after the break is when she got better. So Jillian's got to stop this bleeding now.
Oh, yeah, and she's looking right to do so. She's just trucking along here in this leg. 4.33, close of the door on the 15s as well. Great 5 mark, and it feels like a lot more. I mean, that
OT and the Bulls.
That round almost felt like a big 9. Oh, man, look at this. Get it done.
Yeah, OT is still struggling on those Bulls.
Yeah, and
I mean, not dart too.
That's a tough one because this early in the match, it can play a factor if you consistently start missing those, especially in later stages, because it can just sit there in your mind for a while. And then when you really need it, it pops in.
Well, that was nothing but the bottom of the bowl there for Jillian, and it is a 2-1 lead. Still for OT. She is going first for the first time in leg number 4.
You see a little acknowledgement there from Jillian before OT got underway. Couple tough darts there for OT, and you can see that last one doesn't even grab the single bed. So does Jillian attack? Does she go 19s here? I see her attacking, especially with the success she's had on the 20s.
Gotta attack.
But she only
I
comes
still think
up
it's the right
one.
move.
I don't know. There's been times, especially recently, where I've just foregoing and I hate doing it. But sometimes I'm like, all right, well, 19s and 17s, I like that. So go ahead and just go for that instead. Maybe not the smartest play to do, but you gotta go with what you're feeling in the moment. Yeah, but I like that. I like that play there. I mean, yes, he unfortunately hit the triple the second, but she closed the door in that situation. No points available.
Yeah, but OT is able to.
She likes
almost
those
like
numbers.
a restart. Yep. And boom goes the dynamite for OT from the TO. And look at that. You see she gave the little OT sign.
That was good. That was good. Great play from Olivia Terry. Now she's put some distance in between her and Jillian, and yeah, to her advantage now, she can do what she wants. So just 1, 2, 3, but she got a little bit too ahead of herself there. I mean, the double, yes, but 3 fats feels just as good in that situation. Am I wrong?
No, not at all. And that's why, because the 5 mark there from Jillian is it keeps her in this. It gives her that opportunity right away, where if you close those 18s, that's the last opportunity on that, at least, right? Now you got to go back to the 19s. You got to stay.
Points, yeah. Either way, it's 50-52. Plays 108 here. 152 plays 108. Needs another trip 17. And yeah, she just fell forward a little bit, went to that trip 2. I got to keep my eye on that. I don't see Jillian falling forward as much on her third dart. Or is that just something I haven't seen until now?
I can't tell down there. It's so hard to when her dart releases, right?
I think that's the play, especially she wears the dress as well. So
big opportunity right now.
Do we see that sway forward on the last?
She's going to walk this one off.
Don't blame her for doing so. So 2 single 2s. You really need that triple bet. Ooh. Question about, do we know 9 mark record for the ladies? I mean, we had that 10 last week, which I think
got to be up there.
I was about to say, I think we've had maybe a couple around there, but that seems to be pretty good number. I don't have it in my stats record sheet here of significant out there numbers. I mean, honestly, it may have been last week. Or, yeah.
That's a great question, actually. Yeah, I would say last week's definitely one of those ones that qualifies as a big one. Yeah, you had 4 from Taylor and 6 from OT.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about, so they had 10 total. That gave OT 14 for the entire season. So she almost doubled her score.
Exactly. I think that would have to be up there for for overall.
I mean, they got the double digits, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, good advantage here for Olivia, no matter what Jillian does. Good 7, but yeah, you can see it's just not touching the score line of Olivia right now. She's done her part. Go ahead and just hammer away on the 16s and maybe use that last dart to pad yourself.
And a good 3 16s. That's doing the lesson better the second time around, right?
Mm-hmm.
She messed up on the 18s that way, and that time just didn't get too greedy with it. But another 7 mark from Jillian on these corners are dragging her back in this. 8 points down now. This is now an important round for OT. Oh, look at the Maloney double on dart 2 and trip. Oh, the wire was unkind to her.
Another one of those situations, though, where 3 fats just as well, but the doubles just creeping in the game right here, and I love it.
Look at that double.
Yeah, crispy. Look at the averages.
Cooler than the underside of the pillow.
Doesn't get any tighter. 3-4-3, 3-4-5 here in this one.
Yeah, that one is a battle. And it's a battle of the barrels with Harrow darts. Whether you're into decorative grips like the A-Trax or crave sleek precision with the Black Knight, now's your chance to snag elite level darts at a killer discount. Just tap the banner on the A to Z Darts website to shop the sweet deal before the end of the month.
Good question for you viewers.
And I read the wrong one.
Oh, that's all right. We'll read another one here in a second. Question for you viewers, though. What is your favorite brand or darts brand? Let's hear it in the chat. Do you like Target? Do you like Winmore? Do you like Red Dragon?
Colonial Alphas.
Well, there you go. Good take. Do you like Condors? Do you like...
Boom goes the dynamite for OT from the TO.
What do you like? Great shot there from Olivia Terry. Steals away those 20s. Hammers in on the 19s for some points. And you can see Jillian going right to the 17s.
I like those Winmore Fusion flights, and I throw those Colonial Mark McFadden G2 barrels.
Nice. Yeah, we got Q-Soul, we got Shot Darts, Black Widows, which is Horizon laser darts.
Ooh.
Good old American brand.
Listen, if you never owned a pair of Black Widows, did you even play darts?
I'll be
15
honest,
years ago, 10 years
I think
ago?
it's still up there for sales. I mean, in America,
It's a great starter dart.
A lot of people queue in those widows and still play with them all the time. That's their go-to.
Yeah.
Still on the Evolution Taylor Thaxtons with Cosmo Carbons right now, and those Bullshooter Chicago flights. I will say though, I see Jason Watts here. I've been loving that Winmore Vertex thing. I've been throwing darts a lot more since I put that up with my dual core Blade 6 there. So not sponsored, but just wanted to shout that out.
Perfect for the apartment. Perfect for travel, man. Yeah, you don't want to be knocking nails or screws into the wall, especially without the landlord's. And then sometimes they're not too keen on the old dartboard going up because they think a lot of holes in the wall. But yeah, it works out, doesn't it?
That's why I got it.
I found out.
Ooh.
Oh, great Maloney double for the 8. She is building that snowman. She eyed it, she tried it, and she bought it, baby. Big darts there from OT from the TO. But I found out last week there is at least one dart player, I'm not going to name a single name, who drills in every hotel room that he stays in for that week. He drills holes directly into the wall.
Oh, hello. And then just pads it back up, or does he even worry about it?
He uses, what is it? He uses some sort of like very simple product that you can get to just cover up those holes real quick. in the wall.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can use some painter's not painter's tape, but the compact or whatever they're called, the little stick and Velcro ones. I wonder if those will work for a board.
I don't know.
That's a good.
Oh,
good,
I know what he
good
uses.
for you to try.
He uses just Dove soap, like bar soap.
Okay.
And sometimes there's a little bit of a blue tint to the color of the room, so just mixing a little bit of toothpaste.
Oh my. Well, look at OT right now, 4.83 so far, queued in for her highest average of the night. Needing just one bull to lock in a 4-1 advantage here. What is going on?
Well, it looks like shenanigans. Shenanigans. I don't want a large farva.
Is that the place with the cheesy bread?
And all the stuff on the walls?
Unfortunately, Jillian's not going to be able to do much here. Just changes the NPR a little bit. That's really all she did.
Man, bowls have been a weakness so far tonight.
They really have, especially for her. She's been hitting everything but those bowls.
Yeah. She gets it done. And, 4-1 lead so far for OT from the TO. It's going to take a lot for Jillian to get back in this. How about that?
Yeah, I think that OT currently averaging a 3.52, but there's been a few legs where she's just, had some misses on the bulls, and that's where she's ended up at that 3.52. Should be a lot higher. Jillian, 3.28. Needs to do a little bit more here coming out of our break. Folks, we got some great interviews with Nick Teixeira. We'll be right back with more.
Welcome back to another great matchup in the WCS. It's time for the third place match. I'm joined by OT from the TO. Where are you playing out tonight, and what vendor are you playing for?
I'm out of the spot 419, and I played for 419 darts.
Well, we also saw another consistent thing from last week. You're putting up numbers. You've been putting up these last few weeks, and your average has been soaring. The stonks are going up, and we got to know, do you feel like the fire is back?
I feel really good. Trevor Sellers calls me probably almost every day, and he's seeing it too. I think it's just a comfort. I put a lot of stress on myself last year. Sometimes when you play darts and you need the money to pay for this, pay for that, you kind of tighten up a little bit more. But I've really been grinding a lot more on the softball field, so that helps out with the budgeting part. And now I can just play darts for fun again. And you know what? I'm enjoying it, and everybody showing up at the spot for the last couple of weeks has been amazing. I can't thank them enough.
And tonight you got another tough matchup in Jillian Phillips. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top?
Man, I just, all I see on Facebook is her. She's been shining. She's been grinding. She's been doing and playing amazing darts. She gave Shay a run for her money. She's played Taylor Faxton the time before. You know what? I'm excited to play her. I think this will be my second time I've played her. I played her one time at TOC, and she played phenomenal. It's going to be a fun match. We're both going to grind. I know we're both going to want this to get to the championship game. And, we're both going to, put on a performance that everybody's going to enjoy tonight for sure.
And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
First, I want to say to my mom, she just had surgery today, and she's doing great, so get well soon, Mom. I love you. I want to thank everybody, my friends, my family, everybody that comes to the bar to support me. I appreciate you so much. I know I don't get around to everybody's text messages, but I see it, so thank you. Much love. I want to thank my sponsors, Super Darts, 419 Vending, Steve Z, Daffy's Thirsty Ducks out of Toledo, Ohio, and GMD. I appreciate you guys. you just don't know how much it means to me.
We are excited to see the third place match get underway. Jillian Phillips, Fancy Pants taking on OT from the TO, and what should be an all-out brawl to get to the final. And Olivia, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
This is Olivia Terry. You're watching AWCS. Ciao.
Discover your full potential when you shop our July Dart of the Month, the Cosmo David Cameron V2 darts. Available in steel tip and soft tip with an unbeatable 15% off discount you can't miss. David Cameron is best known as the first ever 2022 World Seniors Darts Masters champion against the legendary Phil Taylor. These darts mirror David's exact grip and play style with simple radial grooves and vertical cuts that anyone can master. Pops of red along the barrel catch your eye, giving it a timeless edge. You can also get a chance to win your choice of Fit Flight David Cameron dart flights between the shape Rocket or Standard to pair with your new set of darts. How do you enter this month's raffle? Just purchase our July Dart of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. The giveaway ends August 1st. Get your set today so David Cameron can look like this when you do. Tap the banner on our homepage at atozdarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month. And don't worry, we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone!
Joined here by Fancy Pants Phillips. Jillian, it's a pleasure to have you back on here for the third place match. Before we get into it, can you tell us what bar you're playing out of tonight and what vendor you're playing for?
Yeah, I'll be playing out of the Redwood Lounge for WWDL Idaho.
And now, last time we saw you, you had a pretty intense matchup, but you're at a position in the bracket where you're still one away from getting to that final. How's it feel to be so close to making that appearance here?
Feels wonderful, scary, exciting, anxious, everything that we all feel before going into a big match like that.
And then, of course, you got a very tough opponent tonight in Olivia Terry, one that's been putting up increasing numbers week after week. What's going to be your game plan going into tonight?
Well, the usual. Actually headed home from an out-of-state tournament right now, and I'm gonna, head to the bar, get the drink on, just get practicing, and then make sure I'm ready. I've been watching all the previous matches, and Olivia's she's a beast. So I got to be able to keep bringing those booms tonight to keep up with her, and hope that I can, not get skunked.
And then, of course, there's going to be a lot of women watching tonight's matchup, maybe even some that have never actually thrown darts before. What word of advice would you give them?
Oh man, probably just to be your glorious self. Keep pushing through. There's always going to be barriers in our way, so just do your best, throw your darts, work through the struggle buses, and just keep going. 3 new darts every time.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Oh yeah, of course. I'd love to, thank my sponsor, Mike Buller, out of Washington with Team Beast, always having my back, supporting me, and obviously all my friends and family who've been tuning in every week and showing me the love. It's been quite fun.
Well, we are excited to see you. The third place match is about to go underway to see which one of you two ladies will make it to the final. And Jillian, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thanks for watching the WCS Fancy Pants.
Back after our break. Hope you like those interviews, and we are ready for another phase of this matchup here. 4-1 for Olivia Terry. She's been playing well, man. She's been playing well. She's had a lot of legs that really produced in the fours and just kind of have phased out, like we mentioned before break. Am I right? I know that was great, wasn't it? It was fantastic. I'll tell you what, Sean,
I tried to hold it together. I tried to hold it together.
You can tell by the pause there that Sean wasn't having it. So back to the regular performance, show.
I went to I held it together through
through the bad.
The intro that you did there, where you kind of couldn't find.
It was a great intro. It was a great intro. What are you talking about?
And you ended up walking around the whole curtain to get to the finish line there. But that being said, I don't even know what the question was.
It was better than the hot mic situation that we had at the Open this weekend.
Amen. And
which was quite hilarious.
Are you talking about the Scotty Scheffler had to focus? That moment right there, is that what you're talking about? But
I'm talking about from the commentator, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, pulled the Nick.
Whoops. Like a full-blown F.
Oh,
Nick?
Yeah. You didn't hear about this?
Oh. No, I did not.
Oh,
He ain't going to be invited back.
No.
OT's been playing great, man. It was 1-1. She's rattled off 3 legs straight to make it a 4-1 to lead. And I don't see her slowing down, really. She is right now, but I think that this is very temporary towards the end game here, that it might actually take off right now.
Big trip
and
17.
Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Not quite.
Yeah. I went for the home run swing there. It did not work out.
A swing and a miss.
It's going to happen more often than not, you know.
Foul ball. Caught.
Dynamite drop in, Donnie. Process Cool is really paying off.
Well, here we go. She needs another one of those trip 16s. At least make it worth it. Not able to find it. So does Jillian attack here, especially with the wedge advantage? Go ahead and do so. Why not?
She has been. This is how she's played. She's been aggressive on these. She's going to bail out now.
Get rid of these legs.
Maybe
quick.
not. She should have. I think that she should have bailed out now. Now, if I'm OT, all of them at the 16s. I don't worry about even the last start on the 18. Just, if anything, I open up the 15s as like the other option. Yeah, she did close the 18s there on the last start. I just think when you can possibly get 3 marks, why are you settling for 1? When every mark still helps you because you're down. But sometimes hitting the single is the hardest thing to do.
This does allow for Olivia to potentially take a swing, though.
I'm okay with all 5 of them there. 3.17 playing a 3.17. That's my area code, baby.
It'd be a gutsy play to go ahead and make that move there, especially with the point differential, but she could have.
Jillian handles it that time, though. We talk about it, right? OT in the corners.
She's been deadly, but she's been lacking on the bowl. That's just the closer. The closing rounds just haven't been there.
You're 100% correct. And she's going to have to be better at that if she doesn't want this to be a struggle at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe she just needs the pressure of having to hit it. But even like when she was down terribly in leg number 2 to Jillian, it was a situation where she still missed all those bowls in a row. Gets 2 of them. I guess it was 2-0, so it'd be 2-1 is when that happened. So it was like 3.
Well,
I don't know if she went at the bowl or if she went at points first.
Either way, Olivia needs a lot of bulls here. A double just keeps it even Stevens, so Jillian should attack this bull. Why not? What a good show, even Stevens.
It's one of my favorite rhyming words, like rhyming like phrases, even Steven.
You know, Nick doesn't even know about that show.
Hey, it's me, Even Steven. Odd
he knows
Odie's
about it.
over here on my left.
What word did you just say?
You know, Odd Odie, the famous counterpart to Even Steven. Hey, back to the match.
There is a guy named Beans on there, which would be you, Nick. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Nick doesn't know Even Stevens. Glad we figured that one out.
I want you guys to know, Jen Mounts brought up that I've never watched movies the other day on the phone. As in the other day, I think it was this morning. And while we were on that phone call, she's like, "Hey, can I get access to your spreadsheet?" And I was like, "Sure." She's like, "No, I need to be able to edit." And she started just adding in a bunch of movie suggestions. She was very upset that nobody in the community recommended 50 First Dates.
Ew, look at me. I'm Nick DeShera. I talked to Jen Mounts on the phone.
But yeah, that's how I'm going to get my Vanity sponsorship.
Great fill in there, Nick. Great fill in. What a play.
Well, have you guys heard that SHOT is cranking up the heat this July with Hot Summer Launch featuring 6 barrels and a new SHOT deck? Flight in the shape kite. Don't miss out. Check out the collection today on a2zdarts.com by tapping the banner on their homepage. And don't forget to shop the Dart of the Month while you're at it.
And that molded system continues to grow. We're finally getting some other flight shapes in there. So pretty neat that we're getting that. I want to try out the good kite systems.
Kyrie Washington asking a great question. Melanie Cox, when are getting in this? Melanie, we await your answer. When our getting in this?
I think everybody is looking for their opportunity. We've seen it. I think that, you know, nowadays we're seeing people say like, "This is my average. How do I? When can I get involved in the CSC, or what does it take to get involved in the CSC?" That's their mindset now, which is kind of cool to see that you know, people are already queuing it in their first couple of years involved in the game.
Well. Do you want to know how to become eligible to play in major PPD events like the Women's Choice Challenger Series?
Yes, I do.
Well, I thought you never asked. Players become eligible for those by playing in BPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Those leagues do start daily, so get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out that map. The map will show any locations with G3 boards within the PPD system. They are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on that website, and it doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing a lot will keep a player eligible for all the events in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today.
A lot. I like it.
Kayla, you had your chance to send me to bed early. All right. You now you have to live with your decision that I have powers of the microphone. It's all gone to my head.
Way to go, Kayla. Way to go. Jillian, what do you do here? 17s. As where she's queuing in here. Just the 5. So Olivia will attack.
And you can say just the 5 because that's exactly the average that Olivia is throwing right now. So you're not gaining anything by throwing a 5 mark there. Look at that. Just dirty. Keeps up the 5 mark. Wow. OT from the TO.
Great shot to keep some points on the board. Keep this to a 100-point differential. 100 plus, sorry.
Man, she shot that first shot from the elbow and then drained the 3 right afterwards.
Kobe.
Blake, we've been asking someone to take away your keyboard for years. So,
oh, look at this tough spot she's in now. Blocker darts on both, and she's kind of trying to figure out a workaround. Bull's the answer.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would have just teed up bull there.
Miss Cox here asking about if there's any way to get any of the Ohio/Columbus vendors to get in that PVD program. I mean, besides just obviously having them reach out, if you convince Kayla to give me a bonus, I will go out there and personally strong arm all the vendors in person.
Personally? In person? Will you have contracts on your person?
In person. If it's in person, it's very rude.
James, preach that all day, brother. Blake, it feels like it's been a lifetime. Sorry about that.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment. Nick, Sean was anticipating.
DuckTales.
That is not it. That is not it.
Life is
We tried.
a hurricane here in. Is that how that song goes?
Hey, you know what? I'm very proud of this man. He actually knew DuckTales. That is spectacular, my guy. Good job.
Who is the terror that flaps in the night?
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous.
This took a turn. Let me tell you what here. This took
for
a
the
turn.
best. You're right. Because now we're on Darkwing Duck. 3 bulls needed for OT from the TO.
And she struggled here. This would be a lot to go ahead and get these 3 in here. No harm, no foul. There you go.
She aims for 3 and she hits the 3.
Kobe.
5-2 lead now for Olivia Terry.
Yeah, I think that was needed there. Just a little get her mind right situation on those bulls. Been a struggle so far in this matchup. Scoreline not a factor, though. It's at her advantage all the way. 5-2, 3-leg differential. Jillian needs to just muster everything from here on out. Really needs to find herself in a 5-5 situation, even 6-4. But 6-4 just seems like a little bit too much of an asking point.
All you can do is take it one dart at a time, one leg at a time, and just see what happens. She's not even at the player advantage rule yet. Because even if she does win this leg, it will be OT start. Big 6 from OT from the TO.
Yeah, that's clutch. That's clutch right there. What does Jillian throw back at her? Probably going to stay. No, she took the look downstairs. I like the aggressive nature of that play. I think she knows that she needs to kind of keep these legs tight.
Yep.
Needs to hurry up on these rounds. Try to close it out as quick as possible.
And also, that's consistent from her. She has been aggressive on closing out OT's number. I wouldn't change that now. I think that is the right strategy. She's just not hitting as often as OT is. And sometimes you can't do anything about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
Something bit me. Was it a bullet? You know, I can't read her lips, but I know she ain't praying.
That was definitely some fun there. I was kind of curious if that was a serious talk or a fun conversation. Definitely a fun one.
Yeah, if you know Damian Lofton, you know there's no such thing as a serious conversation. That's the kid who walks into your classroom and you're like, oh, God.
Not today. Not today. Please, no. Yes.
Not this year, Jesus.
Well,
how do you feel about that school? Why don't you want to go to that school? Much better area.
Unfortunate single 17 for Jillian, and this should be hammer down mode for Olivia. Just go ahead and take away the 17s. Grab yourself a couple houses. Yep. Over the 18s as well. Because why not?
Piece of cake.
Yeah. Look at her strutting back, getting some love from her friends here.
Maybe a little bit too much love.
Physical assault taking place here. Somebody call the cops.
I don't know. I think it looked consensual from both sides.
It definitely was. You get sucked in, especially around OT, especially around Jillian too. I mean,
Those are closed.
You get sucked into their personality. Really, is what happens. They're man, they enter a room and you can just feel the whole room change, really, just for the better. You can never see everybody starts smiling.
A nightmare.
Everybody starts having a good time.
All the fun just sucked right out of the room as soon as they walk in. I imagined, every time. Ooh, there's a chance here now for Jillian. It's a long shot, right? But she can hit this 8 mark.
Yeah, and
gotta go for it.
I think she has to, but let's see if she does. Yep, she agrees.
And she went back at the bullseye. I guarantee on darts 2 and 3.
I agree. She had to have.
This is misreading the board. If I'm okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say she's taking a swing here because
boo.
If she gained the double there, it's still over. So she gathered a 4 mark on the bulls. Cool. I don't disagree with that.
Oh, me either. Now I'm going to shut my mouth and just let OT cook. She doesn't need another cook in that kitchen.
Yeah.
4.25, and she is 1 leg away from a finals appearance to take on Shay Cole, which will be a absolute battle if that ends up being the case. However, Jillian, not out of this yet. She just needs to roll off 5 legs straight. She's won 5 legs in a row before. She can do it again.
I still think no matter what, there's still some work to be done here from both of our players in order to best Shay Cole. As we mentioned earlier, I mean, OT just still only averaging a 3.64. And I said she had a few legs towards the start where that definitely could have been at least a half, maybe a full mark higher had she had capitalized on closing out those bulls sooner. So the real probably average for tonight for OT is probably going to be around that 3.8, 3.9 range, I would imagine. Probably maybe just under 4.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Let's put it this way, right? Shay is going to go into the final with the NPR advantage of 4.37 is what she's going to bring into the final. Olivia is going to be right around that 3.82 mark, but she's throwing enough legs at the level that Shay is averaging that she can compete with Shay Cole easily.
Yeah,
next week.
Well, it's going to be difficult because no matter what, if you compete with her next week, you got to double dip, so you got to do it again, which is the ultimate like, oh crud, I did it once, now I got to do it twice, but it can be done. It can be done. We'll find out. Who is it going to be? Olivia Terry needs to find these 17s right here. If you're Jillian, you just got to win every leg throughout the rest of the way. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's it. And of course, we're talking in what if, right? We're not talking about going to happen. OT still needs to close us out, and we have seen crazier stuff happen. Maybe not this type of a comeback from 6-2 down, but just like you just said, there's a first time for everything. And I think whoever wins this week, if they are able to get the first dip on Shay, I think that would put a lot of doubt I think doubt would start to creep in a little bit. And that's all you need to have happen at this point. Because right now, Shea is confident. Shea has not lost in this format. And until she does, she should just assume that she's going to win. Jillian just going about her business. And Jillian will go first in the next leg if she wins this one. The PBD player advantage will be in effect then. But just for that one leg.
Well,
Melanie, I'm going to take your word for it because I don't remember that at all.
Also, CSC is an open gendered competition. There's no such thing as a men's CSC.
Yep. That is true. We've seen we've seen Chrissy Grimmel compete before. Has she? No, she hasn't competed yet, has she?
No,
she
actually fell just shy of this last cutoff as well. Like if it was just her WCS average, it would have been enough to make it in. But yeah, Chrissy's played multiple times, and even in prior iterations as well. So yeah, the CSC is always open to anybody. It's just average based, and then the WCS is women specific. Not you, Melanie. By the way, a lot of people say that distinction. That's just more so I like to remind everybody every now and again.
Yeah,
no, it's just you. 6-3 now. The score line.
Well, first leg here on the sprint is done for Jillian. Just keep on keeping on. She gets to start once again.
Yep.
You just start off hot.
That's a good start.
Mm-hmm. Followed in with another two. Get yourself a 7. Four's fine. That's your minimum here.
Ooh, and now 4 seems a lot better than fine. Jillian can attack the 19s if she wants. Yeah, maybe a move over to the 17s after.
Big time advantage. Just keep it straight. Get 3 fats if you need to. That's fine.
OT looking up at the 18s. There's the first triple. Oh, the wire was unkind.
Yeah, truly was not her friend there. This still gives Jillian option. She plays this smart. She forgoes and goes towards the 20s, and last dart hammers it in. Big time round for Jillian.
Serenity says, playing in a dress is so crazy I could never. Serenity is a freeing experience, let me tell you what. I highly recommend it.
Sean knows. Sean for sure knows.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, the freedom that you get there. Plus the amount of like moves you can do, like the spin moves, like in a dress to make it look so pretty. Forget about it. The showmanship. See? Caroline knows exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, Mrs. Delfino. Amen. That's what I just said.
I do love, though, that Jillian is known as Fancy Pants Phillips because of the way she dresses, that she always has the most wonderful, loud outfits, and she's out there serving looks and having a great time. But she's also sponsored by an apparel company, and I think that is one of my favorite things ever. Shout out to Beast Apparel, but yeah, I think it's very funny because it's like that's the only time an apparel company sponsored a player that has like a 0% chance of the player wearing said jersey.
Well, she says fancy pants. Half the time she doesn't wear pants. So how's her nickname work? Fancy pants.
How do you know she doesn't have pants on under there?
Well, I was just saying half the time. I just assumed half the time.
How do you know?
So
why are you assuming?
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Well, good point. Back to the match.
Matt, welcome into your first ever WCS. The score is 6-3. That score says 11 games played, but it's actually only 10 because that counts the diddle. The 3-dart count we saw at the very beginning does not count towards the player's actual scores. And we're happy to have you here, by the way. Make sure to hit subscribe and you'll get to see Jillian's view.
Praise Jesus.
Yeah, it is one of the deceiving things. We totally understand it. But yeah, that count up is factored in there. So can she get another here? Oh my, here we go.
Corners.
OT.
OT in the corners. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, there's one thing that's always going to happen. OT on them corners, man. She is just dominant on the 15s and 16s. And it really can win her matches.
I need you to understand the amount of times I've had to refrain from using a Lady of the Night reference when we've talked about the corners and how she dominates on them. And that's going to be the best way I'm going to put that, and we're just going to move on. But just know that it's in there. It's, for anyone that's thought it as well, that's wondering if we just are stupid, no, we've thought it. We're also avoiding it. Thank you.
Sean maybe have been purposely laying into that one just for that reason. But all right. Those are some bummer darts there, but somehow works it in with the last dart. That is stunning that she was able to do that. I did not see that dart working its way in.
Oh, great last from Jillian. It looks like this one is going to be 6-4, and 6-4, it becomes interesting, but Jillian has yet to break the throw of OT.
That's kind of what OT's holding out for, I would believe. She's like, okay, these legs are fine, but once I get my throw back, that's when I need to take advantage.
Look at Tyler telling Nuna what to do. Psh.
It's none of your business, Tyler.
The old classic. Good job there, Nick. Quality funny from you, my guy.
I knew T-ball was your sport.
Tee it up. You'll take it down.
6-4. OT from the TO over Jillian Phillips. Unbelievable. OT going first. Will's crying, guys. We got him to cry again. Yeah.
It's just a plus from Nick. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, yes, sir.
It's a dynamite drop in.
There's a quality start from Olivia, just like we said. She's waiting for that start, and then she's going to try to take advantage.
Jillian, another one to stay there. Not going to happen. So we'll see how OT attacks this. I'm going to guess 19's first. Now maybe a bailout plan. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Blake, I don't take back the keyboard comment. Jillian, looking for all of them. Gets 7.
That's a big time around for Jillian. Coming out with her best stuff when she needs to.
A little bit shaky right now for OT. Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is a
Fancy
door
Pants
opener.
can attack. Wow, and look at her. She's she actually, I mean, big 6 mark, but she started on the 19s. That's not like she's played so far. where she's been aggressive on closing the number. So interesting move.
Yeah, different situation. She feels she feels like she needs the points now. An interesting move from Olivia. I mean, it's the right move. Try to grab another house because she knows that even a couple triples there doesn't give her the swing that she wanted. But look at this from
oh my
Jillian.
Goodness.
Wow.
Jillian Phillips is trying to make this a 6-5 ball game. It was 6-2 not that long ago. And if Jillian wins this leg, she just needs to break Olivia's throw one more time. Last leg decider, anything can happen. And OT will be throwing first in the diddle if it goes to that point, which I give an advantage to Jillian Phillips then.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what Olivia does here, it's not going to touch Jillian's round. So, yeah, go ahead and kill shot those 18s, Jillian, and move about.
I do like that OT is staying a wedge ahead.
Uh-oh, Garrett and Tyler are pillow fighting in the chat.
Aw, that's cute. You know, there's professional pillow fighting, like world championships you guys can just get into.
Count me in.
It's actually happening next to our booth at ESPN.
Let's go. All right, we're gonna film that next time, boys.
I'll be in Indiana.
We'll figure it out. All righty. 415 plays 296. We really need to fill this up, Olivia.
7 will do. 7 ties it up. Oh, man. We really do have ourselves a absolute battle going on here. 17s. There they go. Big last start from Jillian Phillips.
Absolutely massive. Forces Olivia to a new wedge where she's been hot on those corners, but not this time. Only a single 16.
Did you say the OT looks hot on the corners? Wow, Will.
She's been hot on the corners. Goodness gracious.
I mean,
I'll tell her to her face.
Feel.
Whatever.
Yeah, say what you feel, bud.
OT tells me the same thing. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta hype each other up.
I would say exactly what she does say to me, but I'm not going to go there. Can't do it.
You're muted. You can go and say it now. You're safe. Totally.
Nope. Okay.
Wow. Would that actually be your fault if that was? Oh, look at this!
Come on.
Oh, boom goes the dynamite. The corners once again for OT.
Absolutely massive for Olivia Terry at a right time to do so as well. That's 3 on the night, all 3 for her. Jillian Phillips, what do you do here? I say no matter what, close the door on those 16s.
Wow.
I think that last start's tough because, the 57 gives you the advantage. 16, you probably know those 19s are going to go.
Unbelievable.
This is excellent.
Double. No, she went back to the points. I'm kind of surprised.
But she's been so consistent on why not? Oh, man, this is a tough one. 19s for 16s. You know the advantage. 57, 48.
OT just clawed herself right back into the driver's seat here.
Dang right she did. She may have just won herself the match. Needs to take care of a triple here. Place it right on top of that dart. Right there.
And she does. Double. No, she stays and hits another treble. Big darts. OT from the TO.
I'm A-okay with that.
89-point lead.
Yep, forces Jillian to hammer another one at it. Oh, and she doesn't come away with it. So, yeah, OT will
Close the 19th.
get rid of these. Taking a second.
Okay.
I would commit just 2 fats there. 2 fats is the right answer. I mean, she gets it done.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a very important game on right now, guys. She's got to focus. I don't know if Ciolito's playing or not, but obviously she's got her attention drawn by something. It may have been a chat. Who knows?
I don't know. Who has the white screen up for chat nowadays? That's insano. Big trip 15 from OT.
Big time.
Wow. 4.27 playing a 4.07. Round 15 of 20. Well, holy Toledo. OT from the TO needs 3 for the win.
Her mom's FaceTiming her right now as we speak.
Well, Mom, watch this win real quick.
That is crazy. Yeah, that's perfect dart, too, to work off.
And then there you go. Now she can talk to Mama.
What a back and forth battle there after break. Jillian giving her props. OT doing the same. Congrats, ladies. That was a fun back and forth one. Jillian climbed her average. OT did as well. 3.60 for OT, 3.47 for Jillian.
Look, I need you to understand that when we get to call out stuff like, man, she does kill the corners. She's always going to be scrappy in this thing. And then she just chef's kisses it right there in that last leg to just show exactly what we're talking about. To get the job done. Like, that's what we mean by what Olivia Terry brings to the table when she plays darts. You can be miles ahead in the leg and she will find a way to scratch and claw back into it. It is when I call a dart player scrappy, it is of the utmost respect when I do so, and OT is one of those players.
Yeah, she played great. Another good go for her. And I did mention, she had the capabilities of throwing a better NPR just on the bulls alone. So if she can tidy those bulls up for Shea Cole, she stands a really good chance of at least getting the first dip done, possibly the second one. So we're in for a pretty good finals. But we got to say, hey, congrats to Jillian Phillips on a 3rd place finish. I think she surprised us a little bit with how well she played this year alone, or in this season alone. But also great. Kudos to both players for sticking around and holding out for us and putting on a pretty dang good show for the circumstances of being about 45 minutes late. So, yeah.
We've gotten out of here later than this, that's for sure.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. And, I mean, just kudos to them for saying, no, we want to wait. We want to try to give this a good show for everybody else. And that they did. They certainly put on a good one for us.
Yeah, $800 payday for Jillian Phillips. Not a bad day at the office, no matter who you are. So I'm looking forward, though, man. Next week, final is set. Shea Cole, OT from the TO, rematch. It was the toughest test for Shea. Only won 7-5 in their previous battle. Does OT have enough in the tank to push Shea Cole and get this first dip?
100%. We've seen it in a couple previous CSEs or WCSs where, maybe we don't see that break happen until further on down the road. If she can do that, no saying she can't win this one, man. She could lift the title.
I can't wait. Guys, make sure that you're with us next week. 9:00 Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
Or 8:30.
You're not going to – or 8 – what? Or
I'm just kidding.
8:55. Whenever Nick really just wants to start the scream.
Don't say that. No, big shout out to our bar location for figuring out the extra cable that we needed to. So kudos to them. So hey,
just in the nick of time.
You're right. 8 p.m. Central Time, Monday night, folks. Once again, our finals. Shay Cole takes on Olivia Terrier. Join us on USA Darts or Partners Promoting Darts.
See you there.
Take care. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.